Andy here. I am bringing you potentially the worst horror film ever made for Thanksgiving. Today we are going to be talking about the movie Thanksgiving. So this is actually a movie about an Indian who puts a curse on white men by bringing a turkey up from the depths of hell to kill all white men, and the turkey comes back for whatever reason every 505 years. So this movie makes little to no sense. It's so odd. The acting's horrible. The dialogue's horrible. It's hilarious. So let's take you through the journey of this turkey. So we have a group of friends that are coming home for the holidays for Thanksgiving to spend time with their family. They're coming from school. I don't know if they're in college or high school or what. I guess college would make more sense. But they're driving together, their car breaks down, and they have to camp out overnight. This is where they first run into our turkey friend, who, by the way, can speak. Not only can he speak, but let me just give you a little rundown of what this turkey can do. He has sexual relations with a woman. He smokes cigars. He blows off a guy's head with a shotgun. He drives a car. He talks. It gets a little ridiculous. So one of the best things, he puts on this disguise to trick one of their parents into letting him in the house. Once he's in the house, he kills the father, cuts off his father's face, wears a Texas Chainsaw Massacre style, opens the door when the daughter comes home, and the daughter has no clue that this turkey is impersonating her father, even though it's like a foot tall and wearing her dad's face. It's such an absurd film. It is so funny though. I think that was my favorite, where he wears the dad's face. Another one of my favorite parts is there's a guy who the turkey, like, for whatever reason, comes out of his stomach and explodes his stomach, so his intestines are all hanging out and his ribs are all open, and his friend finds him and he's like, "It's not that bad. It's not that bad." His intestines are all hanging out. He's just dying, and then they sing a song about having a dead best friend. It's very odd. There's a lot of puns, like Thanksgiving puns in here, which I appreciated. The turkey is resurrecting by a dog peeing on this totem pole, and then he comes out of the ground, which is very Nightmare on Elm Street 4-esque. I don't know why that's a thing, dogs peeing on graves and then them being resurrected. I don't know if that's in other horror films or just those two, but very odd. They find out that in order to kill this turkey, he must be burned at the stake, and they have to recite a demonic prayer backwards. However, they end up just shooting him with a shotgun, but unfortunately for them, he flies into a trash can that contains radioactive material. I know, what are the odds? So then after that, he comes back. They finally do burn him at the stake, and then a drumstick pops off and the girl just picks up the drumsticks and starts eating. The turkey, however, is quite funny. He says some interesting lines, like, I think at one time he says, "Gobble gobble motherfucker," which is pretty hilarious. The movie ends with a family around a Thanksgiving dinner, not the people whom we followed, but somebody else. And we have a big, beautiful, delicious turkey cooked in the middle, and they're all closing their eyes and saying a prayer, and the turkey starts to move, and we hear the demonic turkey's voice say, "Do I smell a sequel, biatch?" And then it fades to black with the words, "To be continued, ... in space." So that is the movie Thanksgiving. I know this sounds absolutely ridiculous, and that's because it is, and I probably didn't even tell you all of the ridiculous parts because every single second of this film was absolutely ridiculous. So here comes the question, is this the worst horror film ever made for Thanksgiving? And the answer is yeah, probably, but it's absolutely not made to be a realistic horror film. It's not like the people who made this film were like, "Oh, this is gonna be fantastic." You know, it's obviously made for a joke. The turkey is ridiculous. It's hilarious though. And if you guys aren't easily offended, which I'm sure you're not, if you guys love horror films, then check it out. If you want something to just turn on, you got Amazon Prime, and you want to laugh a little bit and just roll your eyes at how ridiculous this is. I personally loved B horror films growing up. I was just on a mission to watch like every B horror film ever made. And so I definitely can appreciate movies like this. In fact, I want to do another video about B horror films that are just absolutely absurd. This one fits into that category, absolutely. And yeah, worst Thanksgiving movie ever. Congratulations, Thanksgiving. And also, there are more of these. I believe there's like a 2, 3, and 4. Maybe I'll watch those next year. I don't think I'm quite ready to ingest all of that demonic turkey goodness just yet. But that is my movie review, I suppose, of Thanksgiving. Let me know what your favorite and least favorite horror films are to watch during Thanksgiving. I know there's a few kind of like this one, but there's actually not that many Thanksgiving horror movies, which is pretty surprising. At least Thanksgiving's around for us, you know, demonic turkeys and all. So hopefully you guys have a great and safe Thanksgiving today. I hope some demonic turkeys are not after you to murder you. And I hope they don't cut off your father's face and wear it. And I hope that if that does happen, that you can recognize that it is not your father, that it is in fact a turkey. Okay, this is a weird video. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in a few days, I don't know, Sunday? Either Sunday or Tuesday with another horror video. Bye guys. Gobble gobble, motherfucker.